Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. Going to be playing more of the weekly pack today. And yeah, I think I'm going to be prioritizing summon spam builds, because I haven't really used Toad or Green Sea Turtle Amalgamation yet. And I enjoy all of those, and I think there's a lot of like use cases for them. This is kind of horrible, hold on. We'll do this, I guess. Start a battle, jump attack the second enemy for 3 damage. Start a battle, push the most healthy enemy 1 space forward, and start a battle, give the nearest friend behind plus 2 HP. I'm not sure how to position all of this, because if other people have African Wild Dogs, then it's going to kill this before it gets the HP from you, and even if it does get the HP, it'd still die to the same thing, but like, it's not like I can do something like this to try and avoid it, I assume. I'm not really sure. We're just going to run it like this for this turn, and then pick up the other Cone Snail. And it's a miracle, we win. Alright, yeah, we're gonna be greedy then. I just want as much, like, combination stuff as we can get. And I will keep rolling. I don't care about, like, picking up a pigeon. Mouse is more tempting, but let's keep going. And 1 second. I do already have your achievement, so we're definitely not going for that. And there they are, nice. Okay, I'm gonna try something like this. In case one of these survives a hit somehow, then maybe a Cone Snail can give it some more HP. I assume you're safe at the back. I don't really care though. We just want to get to turn 3. Oh, perfect. All right. 2 and 5. African Penguin. It's pretty bad with African Wild Dog, but I don't know. Cone Snail has synergy with it, kind of. We're gonna start with you and Guinea Fowl. Perfect for the Cone Snail. It's not really a summoner in the same way High Roller is, but I think we take that anyway. Check this as well, or at least stack it. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, CV behind. I am a little more tempted to try and level you to 3 now, because we do have a nice pairing. So sure, let's try and get the Cone Snail to level 3. So hurt, gain 2 trumpets. I am going to shuffle this further back. It's really bad if the Chihuahua dies and you're like my backmost thing, but yeah, let's try and have this not take like the immediate hits from African Wild Dogs. Should be helpful. So a walnut on here would actually be pretty good. Yeah, amazing. Incredible. Before battle, give the frontmost friendly pet plus 2 HP. Yeah, I really doubt I'm running that right to the front, so that doesn't do a whole lot for me. We probably don't want this on the Guinea Fowl itself, because maybe I keep that for a long time and give it to Cucumber. I can put it down there for now, maybe, or the Cone Snail. I think Cone Snail is staying the longest, so let's do that. So yeah, let's just 2 extra trumpets at the start of the fights. Hey, good kill. Dude, we're running flawless. It's excellent. Okay, Squirrel and Longcomb Sawfish. This is also a potential, like, backline thing. And honestly, this works better if we're running, like, health spam. So yeah, I definitely think we take this. Giving something croissant. I kind of want to just doom roll for, like, Cucumber and Lettuce, maybe, if we find something else to play. Toad. Toad also fits. Those could be my backlines, maybe. You know, we have a Longcomb and Toad. These are very good, and we just run that as a front line, but I don't really want to. So yeah, we'll just take that. We did find a Lettuce, so give 3 friends from the current shop deal a higher +1/+1. Hits all 3 of these. And yeah, 5 enemy attacks, gain 4 HP, and remove 4 HP from all enemies. Enemy hurt, make it weak, works 2 times per battle, so we really just need to get healthy. And if we do, then we're going to get some really good trades, hopefully. That's a bit tough, but yeah. At least the weakness helped a little bit, kind of. No. I'm good. I will take another Lettuce. And we did find Cucumber. Okay, are we definitely keeping Guinea Fowl? Because I probably still want to swap that out in the future, because it's like, it's not like I've invested that much into it. Because I could just swap it out for a Geometric Tortoise or something and try and spam stuff on there instead. So maybe I try and protect one of these. Give the Toad more HP. I'm gonna hold on to these. Let's do that. All right. Another cucumber could be fine. I think I'll freeze it. I think these things are staying forever. The front three can definitely get swapped out when we find better things. I'm just not in a huge rush to do it. Five and 4. Yeah, cucumber is end turn, gain 1 HP, so it's very slow, but yeah, over time should help us out. Not sure how cheese interacts with African wild dog, but this is still the next thing to get sold, and I don't want it on either of these, so yeah, we'll roll a bit. That's nice, but do I sell African wild dog for it? Probably not. Alright, go again. Didn't really improve, but we're still doing well. You know, 4 HP, 5 trophies. Can tank a loss or two if we need. Or, you know, if it happens. Level. Alright, so tier 5s. We can't play any more backline things, so probably not amalgamation. I do want to try and do a bit of a food build and just run a cow. You know, probably like cow, I don't know about sauropod, but yeah, cow, squirrel, waffle. Maybe there's something else in here. Locust, yeah. We might try cow anyway, but yeah, I think we wait for tier 6s. I'm just gonna keep that frozen for now. Buying waffles, a bit of HP. It's one of the best foods I can buy right now, but it's not very good. I'll give one of these to use. That's 3 HP. And I'll freeze this one, but let's keep rolling. I want to see if I can find Longcomb or Toad XP. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave that. All right, you can get the other one maybe, or not. We'll keep it here. If we can get the Toad leveled up, then this thing being extra tanky is gonna help even more. Unless I want to swap these around, but yeah, unless we get a lot more XP on the Toad, that's not going to be a good move. Alright, 7 and 4. Start with this. Green sea turtle. Okay, another good backline. Not a backline I'm actually going to be playing though, so I'm going to ignore it probably. And things I don't really care about. We could take an orca. And then I could just try and get that to level 3 and we get like lots of summon spam and it is helpful for these two. So I don't hate it. This is just Sentinel gain 3 gold, so if we cycle it we get 1 extra. And yeah, I think having a summoner in here is fine. Like it's probably best to have a Sabertooth, but yeah, we'll try it. And Geometric Tortoise, I like that more. It doesn't produce summons, so it's not like better for these two, but I enjoy it. So let's send that. Double Manatee could be interesting as well, but yeah, we'll skip that for now. Cucumber's also probably pointless now because we're very close to the end of the game, so yeah, we'll try and find actual good equipment at tier 6 probably. Send that away. And let's see. So hurts deal 1/3 of the damage taken to a random enemy, and faint summon a random faint pet from any pack as a 6/6. It could screw me up if it turns into like an Ammonite or something, or transforms this. But yeah, it's pretty likely to be a summon ability, which we can definitely use. Lettuce, it hits both of these, that's not too bad. But it's not as good as sushi, and I still want to find chocolates. Maybe even replace you soon. Potato, try and stop you from popping early. Again, I don't feel like there are that many things to worry about. If I get the Orca to level 3, then I do want that to be in the middle, and then maybe I do want it protected, but that also feels kind of pointless right now, so I'm not going to. Red Panda. This is getting sold eventually. And I don't really know what I'd put in instead, so we could. I'll freeze it. I might try that. Seems okay. Who knows? If it misses, we can just skip the transform and like try and stack some new ones on top. Bro. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Keep holding off on the Red Panda. We start here. And yeah, okay, I think next turn we're trying Red Panda stuff, but maybe we keep pumping you for now. Right? Or do I want to put the chocolate somewhere else? Like, we haven't actually invested in either of these, and I think we do get more out of the Toad level if we can. So I'm gonna do that, and then next turn we can swap the cone snail, cycle a couple of things, try the red pandas. I trust it. Oh, they're gonna one-shot me. Hold. No. I thought we had a draw coming. It's a bit rough. Alright. Still doing all of this. Buy, choose, and transform into a pet from the next shop tier from any pack. And we did get his scaler. It's not the perfect thing, because ideally we'd be only scaling HP. But getting a scaler is quite nice. Dragon and Baycat are already in the pack. So it's whether I want to skip this and then stack another red panda to try again, or just take my scaler for a few turns. I think we just take it. It's interesting enough, and then we can start buying good equipment. Like, this all feels okay to me. Try and level you again. Is there any point to that? Nope. That's good. I will be buying sushi, and I think pita bread is pretty nice for you if you don't get one shot. So, yeah, we probably have most of the equipment we want. We can try and replace these right at the end, but yeah, this is already looking pretty good. Like 2 tomatoes, deal 10 damage to the backline enemy once. Oh, it's not dead though. Damn. I mean, good fight, but yeah, so there's some awkward breakpoints there. We do have a tier 3, so this is a 2-2 buff. I think we just stack that in, and then next turn we look for one of these levels or better equipment for these two. It's probably going to be pita bread again if we can find that, but I don't know, the team's already looking pretty great, to be honest. Oh. My team. They're doing well, but they're not doing well the way I want them to. We will freeze this. I would love to buy sushi, but I really do want to find XP or better equipment. And yeah, that works. Okay, so we'll give you pita bread as well. And one more pita bread. Perfect. Okay. So tons of pita bread. We would get ruined against the ailment comps, but we're probably getting at least one of these to pop, right? Right? I think it should be fine. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, fun builds. Not as much summon spam as I was expecting, but this all kind of built together pretty well, so I'm happy with that. Good game, good game. We'll take a tapit, we'll take a cone snail, and preferably a cockroach to put in the middle, but, you know, some other things we can maybe do. And that's perfect. All right, so this is probably going to be a win. And that just means I can be extra greedy turn 2. Like, start stacking some mice. Oh my god, we didn't win. I'm still taking my mice, but yeah, I may actually have to stack them instead of playing them separately, which is a bit of a shame. I'm also thinking we maybe want to pair like that now, because if we're giving plus 2 HP to something, we might as well do it to something with more attack to begin with. So yeah, I'll try that out. I'm also relying on this to be able to survive a couple of hits. Oh. We'll take a draw. Okay, spider. I really just want to find a combination of one of these. We could take it. I could stack those in anyway, I guess. Codro, pretty good equipment as well. Yeah, let's just try and not die for the moment, I think. So I'll put down a Codro on you, so you die and you summon a 2-2 tier 3 pet as well as a 2-3 fish. That is XP that I want. And honestly, probably get rid of Cone Snail then, because right now you're the best thing to run with that, and I don't want to do that, so yeah, let's see. Let's do something like this. So if they have 2 African wild dogs, then yeah, it kills this and then the spider, but actually, hold on. We'll do it that way around, maybe, because then you can also kill the African wild dog, and there'll be space for both of the summons. So yeah, give that to go, I suppose. And they did have one. Looks like we're going to lose though. That is a really scary tap here. Okay, stack in, wait for tier 4. It's definitely some good tier 3s. I'm probably going to do this now. Like, we're already suffering a bit. And either long-term value out of an owl or immediate Mara. And I'm feeling a Mara. Like, I like owls, but I always tend to do the same kind of build if I'm doing empty spaces, so... Yeah, let's try and mix it up a little bit. Don't really want the walnuts. Maybe we just roll for another mouse. Or I can, like, try and find one of these. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, that's 2 extra cherries, faint and gain 4 trumpets. Summon the golden retriever immediately. Should be fine. Oh, that's a bad hit. Okay. Capybara. I would love to swap out a lot of my team, and that's probably the best way to do it. So maybe I do. Roll and sell, give newly rolled shop pets +1/+1. I probably want to try and find lettuce. I'm not going to freeze the cucumber or anything. I also don't really want to buy the spider, but we have invested and it does help, so go for it. Toad is very good. The spider level is also amazing, but we can't even, like, get the tier 4 this turn. Probably do that anyway, though, yeah. Okay, Locust. I don't know if this is going to be the food build I wanted to do, so I'm going to hold off. We can just, like, cycle a cockatoo. Probably hit the capybara, but maybe I sell enough things to try and get it on, like, the toad or this. I don't know. I will freeze this now, maybe. Like, I think we can run a toad again, and I can just give the cucumber to that. So, sent. This mouse is frustrating me, though. That's why I like to cycle them individually, because it's really easy to get value that way. With what we're currently doing, I don't know if I'm going to have to sell it at level 1. Amazing. Okay, we'll get rid of you. I really want to use the cucumber with the toad. I can't make room the way I want to. I think I do just cycle the cockatoo. You know, we pray it hits the Mara. Not that it's that useful. Yeah, alright. So do this. And I think I am going to wait for tier 5. So there's some really fun ones, and, you know, it's not like stacking this turn actually helps me at all. Get a walnut for something. That seems kind of pointless. Let's get something 2/2. Let's just make you extra big. Alright, positioning, good enough, I suppose. Maybe swap those. Just in case, like, they have a little African wild dog that's not leveled up yet. And they did. I don't know how useful that was, but we do win, which is nice. Okay, don't think I'm gonna need those. Oh, okay, fun things. We could try Amalgam and Toad, and those could be my backline, so we do try and get more summon spam this time. The other thing I could do is run Cow and Squirrel and try and make this a food build. And I'm not entirely against doing that, to be fair. I have to sell the capybara now. I'm gonna try it. Let's try and do a bit of a food build. Okay, so let's give that to you, buy this as well. I'm going to focus on putting stats on the squirrel for now, but, you know, it's not like either of these are getting sold. I want to try and stack more cows on top of this, and then, yeah, get it leveled up, buy waffles, get, like, some crazy value that way. Cherries, not very helpful. Yeah, we really do just want to find waffles, maybe lettuce right now, on the right side. Okay. We're fairly committed to toads. Like, we're probably selling that after these two, so I'll try and level that. Perfect. Okay, so start of turn, discount all shop food by 1 gold, and buy, replace food with free milk. I don't know about positioning anymore, like maybe a cow to the front. And yeah, I don't feel like we're actually that strong right now, but it's still looking pretty good for the future. Hooray. Okay, am I running a second squirrel? Like, am I doing that long term, you know, double squirrel and then cow? Because there aren't that many things to run in a food build. Like, there's Locust, kind of Sauropod, but not really. You could definitely get some interesting things out of Red Panda, but I'm not going to rely on that. So I think we try a second one, honestly. So yeah, 1-1 to all of these. Buying Toad. I think we roll once at the very least, just to see what other food shows up. And I don't know how to do this. I don't think potatoes are it. I kind of want to cycle this, but I'd have to sell the Mara to do it. I think the Toad is definitely pretty pointless. Yeah, I'm going to wait. Still no food I want. Not going to do Manatee. Just keep rolling then. Waffle. Okay, we will buy waffles when they show up, because even though you're only level 1, this is still like a cow trigger every time. Okay. Dude, these fights is so close. I'm glad they're going so well, but yeah. And yeah, 2 waffles. Not what I wanted. I'm gonna buy one of them anyway, or use one as a 3 HP and then trigger the cow, but it's a shame we can't trigger the cow twice. Alright, let's keep making you big. Is that fine? I don't know. Let's stop putting stuff on the cow, maybe. Spread it out a bit. I'm gonna sell the Mara, then we buy you, plus 2/2 to the highest tier friend, which is the cow. And we did find a red panda. Okay, I am going to check it, because if we find a black cat out of this or something, then that's just GG. Walrus. Walrus is synergy for sauropods. And if we're scaling with cow more than anything, we might be healthier than high attack. So there's a world where that works. I don't know how much I like Yeti, because the tier 6 food is mostly pointless. Like, the pretzel would be nice, but I don't really want those two. Grizzly Bear, good on lots of teams, again, especially if we're scaling HP. But I'm thinking we take the Walrus, it might be fun. Let's try that, okay. Waffle, lettuce, 2/2 that. Maybe leave it, see if we can find a, I don't know, a chocolate. Maybe that is one of the best things we can find, actually. I'll just freeze it. It's going to be cheap anyway. And tortoise. Okay, it'd be nice to have something that's actually worth putting stats onto. If I'm trying to get a sauropod, it means I probably need to stack these and then find something else. So, I mean, if I'm not going to do Howling Cow, maybe it's you, sure. Yeah. Okay, so Faint, give peanut butter perk to one random friend. Knock out any pet attacked and hurt by this once. It's okay. It's good if we're going against big things with relatively small things. I'm not convinced we will be, but it could still be fun. Might generate money with the sauropod too. Sell Toad, buy this. Buy lettuce, so yeah. And then we're going to be pumping everything we can onto you. Very good. That's also going to be helpful. Sushi, yep. Oh, excellent. Okay, so we can actually level the cow next turn. Maybe, probably not, because I still want to buy all of this, but yeah, if I sell something, it could happen. Otherwise, I think we're 1 gold short from doing all the things. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what next turn is, but it'll be pretty good. Oh, good snipes. Nice. So there's no shot I'm wasting the chocolates. I already have enough to get a level 2 squirrel if I want to stack everything. If I want to be extra weird, I could put the chocolates on the cow and get chocolate milk, but that also replaces sushi. Okay, I'm assuming I am stacking the squirrels, so I should do that before I buy sushi, so let's just open with that. But am I ever trying to get you to level 3? Or do I use chocolate on the walrus, actually? Because if I'm definitely locking in on having that, I can only get XP with chocolate. So maybe we go that route instead. Yeah. We'll wait on the cow, I think. Right? We can get some more discounted stuff. It'll be a little bit awkward if we find another waffle, because we can't really do that, but yeah, team looking good. we're really only looking for sauropod now. There's not a lot of room to mess with it much more than that. Stack these, still no sauropods. We're not going to take walnut either. I really don't see the point in that one. But yeah, better milk now. +2, +4. Be really nice to get you leveled up. And I am going to hold off on sauropod. I know Highland Cow would also be a good thing to be putting stats onto. Or just like anything else, you know? Like green sea turtle would work pretty nicely with this build. Maybe with you as an exception, but... Hey, there we go. Okay, friend gain perk, gain +1 gold next turn, works 3 times per turn. So with the Walrus, we should be getting 1 extra gold every turn. And ideally, we level that up and then we start getting even more. It's not like... Yeah, I don't know, it's not really worth doing, but we're doing it. Do you think pit bread on there is going to be very helpful, so we'll hold on to that. Leveling squirrel again. I think the 2 gold discount is enough. Like, we kind of need to be getting XP for literally everything but that right now. So yeah, give that a go. Relatively small team, but lots of summons. Perfect. Okay, so pit bread onto you. Play it in front of the Walrus. Could even play it even further back, just in case there are still African wild dogs. I don't think it's very likely to happen, but you never know. Keep making you crazy chunky. By pretzel, we're all high tier now. It's pretty good. Let's give that to you. I want you to have more attack, and then we can start putting the cow stuff in other places if we need. Not gonna be selling anything. Another pitta. I mean, it's gonna be cheap, so I think I will freeze that, just in case we end up rolling 2 things I don't want at the start of next turn. But yeah, I don't think getting pitta bread is the best thing right now. Nice. I'm really glad you work on yourself, because otherwise this would be like a horrible idea. Yeah, we'll keep these going the same way they have been. So let's put Pitter on you, re-trigger this. And then keep making you large, because you're the other Pitter thing now. Put like 1 more on here. Lettuce, we have 2 tier 6s. I still really want to find XP if we can though. Pretzel. It is hard to say no to pretzel. Tomato, maybe. It's probably the best equipment for you. I'm gonna do it. We get some more money next turn as well. It'd be nice to have done that after we leveled the sauropod, but yeah, I'll go with it. This is potentially a 1 gold 2/2 buff. This is 1 gold 3/3, and again, we don't really need to be buying stats right now. Like, I need to level these things. Or at least I wanted to do that. At this point, I think leveling the sauropod is not worth it, because there isn't enough time left in the game. But I'm gonna go for it anyway. Found another cow, which is kind of nice. Yeah, we'll just keep getting our stats this way. More pita bread. We're kind of done. Like, when you're leveled up, you're gonna hit both of these with your peanut butter thing, so I don't really think I need more of those. It is better than the peanut butter, in all honesty, but yeah, I'm good. Wow. It's another one. Leave the pretzel, maybe. Oh. Dude, where's my XP? That's a big team. Okay, could have won that one. We got like lost the 50-50. We'll buy lettuce. I'm not gonna buy the tiny cookie. And I don't know, like, do I just keep putting everything on the cow? No, spread it out a bit. Chocolate, huge, okay. So we get more money and potentially a lot of value after leveling the Walrus. So I think we start with that, and then next time we level the Geotortoise. And then we have a sauropod, dude. It's so late. Yeah, I'm going to freeze it, but this sauropod is not worth buying. Oh, am I dead? That's a very big team. Well, that's definitely happening. I love the cow as well. Wow. Stack this. Best milk +3 +6. Spread them out back here, maybe. There's really no reason to be buying that, so I'm just not going to. We need to roll and try and find, I think, just waffles. I don't know what else can change this. It's pretty weak. We found a waffle. Perfect. Okay. So 2 more best milk. We are scaling. It's very late to be doing it like this, I think. But if we're not dead, it's pretty nice. So yeah, give that a go. Go my team. Don't get one shot, please. They're getting one shot, kind of. Yeah, rip. Oh. I tried. I'll probably try another food build like this, but yeah. Probably gonna leave it there then. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. It does help me out a lot. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. All right. Bye.